Welcome back. Since you were here yesterday, you know today I'm giving you a tour of the outside of the Airbnb to show you all the goodies that we got stashed in the garage. And then we're also going to walk down to the lake and show you how awesome that is. So let's get to it. Okay, we were going to start here with the garage door, but I saw something over here that I thought was interesting. Look at this guy. One of those bugs that's disguised as a leaf. Pretty cool. All right, so let's go into the garage door and I'll show you what we keep in the garage here for our guests. Okay, so starting out, we got a garage fridge, which I just took this out of the house that was here. It's a great place to store drinks, ice, all that stuff. There's not much in it right now, so I'll probably put some bottles of water in there just to make it look a little bit more full. And then we've got just an assortment of inflatable beach toys, rackets, there's a football, another football, more beach toys, a couple discs, spare propane for the grill. I've been in 2 Airbnbs this year alone where the propane has run out for the grills or the fire pit or whatever, which I think is just lazy on the host. A spare propane tank is only like $50, and then just swap them out when one goes low. That's just good hospitality. Beach wagon, this thing is phenomenal. Load up all your stuff in the beach. For the beach, you know, your towels, blankets, drinks, coolers, whatever. Kids, plop them in there, drag it to the beach. Fantastic. Can't recommend that enough. I wish I had one just at my regular house for all the, you know, going around the neighborhood and everything like that. Fantastic and pretty cheap too. Over here, we've got 2 kayaks that we people can drag to wherever, the lake or down to the, put them in a car or whatever, take them to a dock to launch from there. So we do have 2 kayaks for people to use. These are awesome, 2 paddle boards. I'm a huge fan of paddle boarding. Take these down to the lake or wherever and launch them and then just paddle board. All of our paddles are over here, so plenty of paddles to choose from. And then over here is just a wide assortment of life jackets, floaties, beach chairs. If you want to go hiking nearby and put your baby in your backpack, got that. Got a couple chairs over here and a canopy. So got pretty much everything you can need for a day at the beach or playing in the lake. We got toys, we got wagons, we got paddle boards, we got kayaks. So coming out of the garage, I come down the deck. And we'll do the grand reveal right here. So we've got the grill, some chairs, more chairs, a picnic table, and an umbrella. So this is a huge deck. Right back there, you can go inside the living room. Let me just show you what we got here. So plenty of places to hang out, eat, drink, chill. The grill, the propane. It's a dual one, so you could do charcoal or you could do propane. And then let's just check out this view here. So that's an old concrete pad down there. There used to be a shed. I think I'm going to build a firewood shed there. And out there's a fire pit. Propane. So that's it. And it's early in the morning, so you can just hear the birds chirping. It's a beautiful scenery. And as you can see, it's super private. There's nobody around us. So that's the back deck. Let's go down here. Obviously, I'm replacing some boards, or I had to replace some boards, and then you got to let them sit for a little bit before you can paint them, just so they'll last a little bit longer. Need a hose? Yep, got a hose. Like I said, fire pits out here. Down here, underneath the deck, is where we store these chairs for around the fire pit. They tend to blow away in the wind, so I just stack them up here. I think that'll help them last longer, too. And it's not really too far to take them back out there around the fire pit. Firewood right here. Again, I think I'm going to move that out here to this little concrete pit, or concrete pad, but I got to build something. And then this whole place really, underneath, I really want to screen in and make it like a screened in porch, because this is just a fantastic place with nothing but shade and a nice little breeze down here like 24/7. And it's a huge patio, so you hang some lights up here, put some more seatings, places to sit, and it's just a fantastic place. Maybe even a hot tub. Hot tub could go down here. So that is pretty much the house. The walk-in base, the walkout basement, we do have, the basement's off limits to guests. It's just unfinished right now, so there's not much going in there, so we do keep that door locked. So that'll conclude the outside of the house portion. Okay, so you've seen the outside of the house, but let me show you the real beauty of this place. We're going to take a walk down to the lake, and I'll show you how awesome the lake is. So we're just going to go for a little morning stroll here. And what I really like about walking is you're just going to hear all the birds and the nature just going to town, just singing their morning songs. It's a beautiful day. The birds are chirping, the bugs are alive, and we're walking down to the lake. A little bit of a slight downhill incline, pretty much the whole way. But it's really not bad. I'm going to pause right here because I'm coming up on the end of our property. Our property is surrounded mainly by public land. So what that means is the land that I'm about to show you is owned by the United States Army Corps of Engineers. They maintain the land around the lake. So that's a good indication it's never going to be developed. There's never going to be a neighbor to move in. And then it's kind of like just free land that I could use and hike through, and you can hunt and camp and do all the fun stuff that you want to do. So this ends, behind me is the end of my property. And then what I'm going to show you is all public land. So I'm going to do a quick little spin here so you can get a good idea of what we got going on here. Yeah. Okay, hopefully you didn't get too dizzy. So you can see garage, house right there. And then this is the path that we have down to the lake. We call it The Way. If you are a Star Wars fan, The Mandalorian especially, this is The Way. It's a fun little thing. Or if you're Catholic, this is The Way. A little subtle Catholic vibe we got going on there. Kind of works on 3 different levels, depending on what your background is. So anyways, we got ourselves a path, so let's take a hike through the woods and go check it out. Ooh, getting some cobwebs already. Now I haven't been down here in probably a month. Ugh. Man, that's a good sun right there. Good morning, sun. You can barely see me. I can barely see you. The path is pretty decent. And if there was no path here, this would be a nightmare. Oh man, we got ourselves a turtle on the path. I'm gonna have to pause this video so we can take a look at Mr. Turtle here. All right, check out this turtle here. We got a box turtle. Look at this guy. He's just cruising down the path. Hello there, Mr. Turtle. Don't be shy. I'm not going to hurt you. I'm just going to ignore you. But I want to show everybody at home that we got turtles out here. You got a long way to go, man. Okay, I'll leave you be, but thanks for stopping by. Now, how cool is that? Seeing a turtle wandering through the woods just like I'm wandering through the woods. That's why I like to come out here. In the city, you don't get to see much wildlife, but we already got to see that weird leaf-looking bug and a turtle. So I'm pretty pumped about that. Maybe we'll see a deer. Or Bigfoot. I kind of feel like my friend Rick. He's got a YouTube channel called Rick Rambles, or @RickRambles. He walks through the woods, pretty much what I'm doing right now. GoPro on a selfie stick. And he just rambles about whatever topic comes to his mind. And he's led a pretty interesting life. He's gained and lost a lot of weight. He's went through some pretty tumultuous events. And super interesting guy. So if you ever want to hop over to his channel, listen to him ramble through the woods, rambling about a topic, at Rick Rambles, tell him Mike sent you. This is the steeper part of the trail right now. It's the only steep part of the trail, so you got to be a little bit fit to walk down this trail, but you should be fit, especially if you're going to be kayaking, swimming, fishing, skipping rocks, paddleboarding, anything. We are just cruising along. I see the lake. It's beautiful. The sun's out. We're going to see the sunrise together. Well, the sun's already risen. Whew. But it's going to be a bright one. I should have worn my sunglasses. And I don't see anybody on the lake today. It's Saturday morning in July. It's supposed to be like 80 degrees today. Oh man, here we go. I'm going to lose you for a second because we're all going to get blinded by the sun. Oh, yep, there's one boat way out there. I still feel kind of weird with the selfie stick, but we have made it here. So let me give you the rundown. Worried about people judging me because I have a selfie stick. But look at that lake. Pretty sweet, huh? Yeah. You can see it's decently grown up around here, so it's not really a sandy beach that you'd hope for. But it's more than good enough to hang out for a little bit, skip some rocks, launch a kayak, go swimming from, do all that fun stuff. Yeah, there's one boat right behind me, probably a fisherman, getting after it, catch dinner. A lot of good fish in this lake. They stock the lake, but this lake that you're seeing is just a small portion of the overall lake. And we're on a quiet little back finger in a no wake zone, so that's pretty cool. But the actual lake itself is 8,000 acres plus, so it's kind of hard to wrap your mind around how big that is. But this is our lake. Obviously, you can just come out of the Airbnb, run down the lake, run down the path, and then jump in the water, and then go back up and, you know, go to the bathroom, get your snacks or whatever, and then come back down to the lake. So it's really just a fantastic vibe down here. I'm going to stop talking for a second, just so we can listen to all the birds and the animals. Well, okay. I think that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you liked the tour of the Airbnb and then the tour of what makes it awesome, and that's the location. So, do all the like, comment, subscribing, sharing. Come on back if you want to see more videos. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. I'll be happy to make a video about how Airbnb works and short-term rentals and all that stuff. You just got to tell me what you're looking for. And if you're thinking about doing it yourself, I'd say, look for a property. Start running the numbers, see if it makes sense for you. We'll crush the numbers in a future video because it is doable. I'm doing it, and I don't have any idea what I'm doing. So I'm just kind of figuring it out as I go. But I do appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope you have a great rest of the day.